Good morning, evening, night, day, or afternoon to you all. Thank you guys for being here. This is the daily podcast broadcast coming to you live. What's good, everybody? Hope everyone is having a great day so far. If you have any topic requests or would like to be one of the first to receive these podcasts, please hit me up on Instagram or Twitter, Agent K21, or just on Instagram, Agent K21 Podcast. So today, I was playing a song. Some of you may know this song. It's a pop song. I was playing this song on a guitar by Shawn Mendes called In My Blood. And I was playing this song, and I'm playing the guitar and the drums, and I'm playing it, and I'm thinking, I'm playing and singing actually, and one of the lines really stood out to me. And the line is, he says, they keep saying that it gets better, but does it ever? And that really stood out to me because you hear this cliche, it gets better, definitely in my communities, you definitely hear it gets better, keep going, it gets better. But does it ever? That's the question that resides after, does it get better? And I think that over time, they say nothing stays the same, or nothing changes, but nothing stays the same. I forget how the slogan goes, but when you look back, nothing is the same. Everything has changed. Nothing is ever the same. And so we have to define what do we consider better? Because not every change we may define as it's gotten better. Has our country gotten better over the years? Has our society gotten better? Has our culture gotten better? Has our entire race, the human race, has it gotten better? And depending on who you ask, they might say yes. Depending on who you ask, they glorify the good old days. Oh, back in my day, we ain't have it like this, da-da-da. You have those narratives as well. And so it's very important to find what better means to you, and then to take that and use that to harness your own way of saying things get better, because things change, but they may not necessarily be better to you. But I'm gonna just say things do get better depending on which angle and perspective you want to look at. So everything changes when you shift your focus. There's a lot of background noise going on right now beside me, but I'm keeping my focus on things getting better. So you may be in a temporary situation right now. You may be in something that feels like a permanent situation right now. But whatever the situation, that situation is going to die out. I mean, hopefully not literally, but that situation is going to change. The situation is metaphorically going to die, and hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is in good health. But that situation is going to transition to the next, because life is a continual birth and death process. So since we went there, let's stay there. It's continually metamorphosis. It's continually evolving. Our entire species evolves. The survival of the fittest, the strongest survive. That kind of mindset. Not even just the strongest survive, just that things will change and things will improve as they change. So you may feel stuck. You may feel out of place. You may feel, like things are never going to change, but they're going to. And depending on what we decide to focus on is what shifts if things get better or not. So do things get better? It's a choice. Everything is a choice. Do we choose to look at things from the lens of better, or do we choose to look at the things that are still needing work and criticism and judgment? Or do we look at things and say, you know what, this situation happened, or this messed up thing happened, or this setback happened, but let me think about how it's made me better. Let me think about how it has shown and shined a light on things that would have never been noticed before. And how can that improve to the betterment of myself and to the betterment of everyone else around me? So what you focus on is what you get more of. So idealistically, gratitude is number one. Gratitude brings more gratitude and brings more opportunities to be grateful for. So if you find yourself in a rut right now, or just all over the place, not sure what's going on, not sure up or down, kind of in the mud, kind of just, feeling like, what's going on? Just remember that things will get better, but how they get better is completely dependent upon you, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about this probably in the next episode, is about childhood wounds, because we get into these pits where we want someone else to rescue us. We want someone to throw a rope down to us. We want someone to either climb down in the hole with us and take us to the light, or we want someone to rescue us from that pit. But things get better because we choose them to get better. We make them better. Not someone else, not anything outside of us, not society, not waiting for someone else, not waiting for the right career, the right person, the right anything. You are the right person. You are the right career. You are the right everything. Everything you have is within you. It's all an inside job. And once you realize that you have everything that you will ever need, you will not feel dependent or codependent on anything else outside of you. Then the lingering and the waiting for things will get better when, things will get better if, all of that's kind of goes away. That's washed away, because things are better because you exist. Things are better because you got up this morning. Things are better because you put one foot in front of the other. Things are better because you put your jacket on and walked out the door. Things are better because of the way you talk to yourself. Things will get better because you choose to make a difference in your life, and that's going to make a difference in everyone else's life. So the choice is yours. The choice has always been yours and always will be yours. Things get better because you said, you know what? No more of this pattern. I'm going to start doing things differently. I'm going to wake up 10 minutes earlier. I'm going to exercise. I'm going to eat right. I'm going to do these things to make my life better. So things do get better, but it is upon us. The burden, it's not even the burden. The path is laid before us. We have to just walk it. We have to just choose to make the conscious steps to increase and to make ourselves better. But I want to caution you to not fall into the trap that you're deficient where you are, because you're not. You're not deficient or defective. You're perfect right where you are. And wanting to be better, or wanting things to be better, is not a sign that things are incorrect where they are. And I think that we need to change our verbiage when we say things get better, because that implies that things are terrible. That implies that things are worse. Things implies that things are not better, and that we need something to be better from. So one way that we can look at it, instead of things need to be better or things need to improve, is looking at things and saying things like, I may not be where I want to be, but I'm on my way there. We can say different ways of saying the same thing, and whatever that may be for you, I want you to find what that is for you, because things will get better, but that implies that things are not where you want them to be now. And that's perfectly okay to acknowledge it. I think that we have to acknowledge where we are, but also accept where we are without the form of judgment, without the form of rejection. Because oftentimes we want to run from where we are instead of embracing where we are and saying, hey, this is where I'm at today, but tomorrow I'm going to be in a whole nother place. Now, this is where I'm at this minute. 2 minutes from now, I'm going to be in a whole nother place. So every moment is a new door to open. And change is not easy by any means. So the fact that you're even showing up listening right now, that's bravo to you for taking the time out of your day to listen, because change and improvement is not an easy path. But if you feel dissatisfied with where you are, know that that's not where you're always going to be, and know that that's not where you have to stay. You can consciously choose to say, I'm going to be somewhere else in the next moment. You don't even have to put a time stamp on it. You don't even have to put a year or decade on it. In the next moment, I'm going to be somewhere else. And just live in each and every moment and embrace each and every moment fully to the fullest capacity of it. Enjoy each stage of your life, because just know that, we can sometimes get so fascinated with the destination that we forget the journey. Know that each step in the journey is what matters, because when you quote unquote arrive, what's going to be there besides the next journey, the start again? So embrace every moment. And I'm guilty of wanting the destination. I can be so fixated on, I just want to, get my degree, or I just want to find my band, or I just want to find this person, or this and that. But none of those things will make you happy. Being happy right where you are, it will make you happy. And knowing that where you are is not where you're going to be. But this is just a step in the process. And the way things get better is by you choosing them to get better. It's all in your hands. All of the power resides within you. So if you don't like your current situation, you don't like your current job, you don't like your current relationship, you can switch all of that around. And I'm not, encouraging you to quit your job today, but I'm encouraging you to see that there's bigger picture. There's other options. If you're dissatisfied with your relationships, there's ways to improve it. Are there ways to find other suitable situations for yourself? And that applies to anything. So, I definitely know how it feels to feel stuck. I know how it feels to feel dissatisfied in life. But I also know the flip side of it. And if you look back over your life, you'll realize, hey, I've either been here before and I know how to get myself out of it, or if this is the first time I'm experiencing this, then that means I wasn't experiencing it before. So that shows you that, the mountains and the valleys, they come and they go. And there's no need to fear. There's no need to race yourself against anyone else or anything else besides yourself. You are your biggest cheerleader. You are your biggest lesson. And so take this to just be encouraged that you're not stuck. You're not in the wrong place. You're at exactly where you need to be. And all you need to do is keep moving, and everything is everything. Things will work out, and you'll be so surprised at how they do. You'll be so surprised that everything just falls into place in the way that it needs to. And so it does get better because you're better. So I thank you all for listening. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. And send me those topics, y'all. Send me them topics. I'm ready. I need some more fuel. So send me those topics. Hit me up. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day, morning, night, or evening. And until next time.